Friday night for dinner and we're having pizza. These are not my pizzas. I'm showing you Mark and Ali's first because theirs is out the oven first. Mine is still in the oven. These are a treat from my mum. She gave us money to get the meal deal, the big night in meal deal at Tesco. Obviously, she was including me in the treat, but I'm being good. I'm being so good and sticking to Slimming World. So I'm having, well, I'll show you in a second what I'm having. These are massive pizzas. I don't know if they're going to eat. Well, actually, Ali will eat all his. Mark may leave some. I don't know. It depends how hungry he is. But Ali's got the pepperoni stuffed crust one. If he leaves any, he can have it tomorrow for breakfast or lunch. And Mark is having, what was yours, Mark? Meteor or something. It was meat. Just like no veg on it or that, just meat. Also with this deal you get like a side of, well, Mark chose dirty fries and they got a pudding as well, so you get 2 pizzas, 2 sides or a pudding and a dip stacker thing, but they're not having anything, they're just having the pizzas tonight. And this is my little puny pizza after their massive ones. This is the other half of the pizza that I made last week or the week before, can't remember, with the cauliflower base, and then it's got pizza sauce on top, homemade pizza sauce, which is sin-free, and then my topping was cheese and onion, but I've also added some jalapenos on top because I'm feeling a little bit spicy today. So it's 6 cents for all my cheese. And I'm just having that with some pickled gherkins for speed. Saturday night for dinner and we're having a Chinese. I got chicken and mushroom, which I read online was 9.5 cents for 550 grams. And I've got some plain boiled rice with it. I did weigh this. It's actually the whole tub. I thought it was going to be half the tub or something like that. I was planning on putting the rest of it in the freezer. But I might not eat all that. I might just still half it and see how much I eat and then put it in the freezer. But this is 9.5 cents. It is quite a lot of cents, but it's a treat. It's not an actual cheat meal, but it's a treat. It's within my sin allowance. Ali's having salt and chilli chips and some spring rolls, and Mark's having like chicken balls with barbecue sauce and egg fried rice. Sunday night for dinner and we're having pulled pork, which is, well, I want to say sin-free. There is half a sin in the whole batch that I made. It's between 3 of us and there's actually another 1 or 2 portions in there, so it's sin-free for all intents and purposes. I've got some homemade coleslaw, which is, again, for the whole bowl that I made, it was 2 sins, so I'm going to count this as half a sin. It's probably not even as much as half a sin for the mayonnaise, but I'll count that anyway. And I've got some sweet potato fries that I've seasoned with paprika and, let me show you this chili oil that I got from Aldi. I've never seen this or heard of it before. I seen it in Aldi and it was only 49p, so I got that to try. So that is my dinner. That is Ali, he's having the exact same as me. And Mark, because Mark doesn't like coleslaw and vegetables and stuff, I've put his pulled pork on a baguette and he's just having some regular potato wedges. And since it's Sunday, it's pudding night. I'm not actually having any. I am too stuffed after my delicious dinner. I really enjoyed that pulled pork. But Ali's having pudding because that child is never full. He's a grown, almost teenage boy. He is never full. So I have made him one of the waffles that I got from Costco. I just warmed it up in the microwave for 30 seconds. And then he's got some ice cream on top. And then I melted some of the Biscoff spread in the microwave for 30 seconds. Poured that on top. And to make myself feel better as a mum, I put a strawberry on there. So he's getting some healthy food in that. It is Sunday. It is a treat night. He does not eat this every night. Don't worry about that. Monday night for dinner and we're having beef stroganoff. This is a recipe that I got from the Pinch of Nom website. It works out about 2.5 cents per person, 7.5 cents in total for the beef stroganoff because you use Dijon mustard and Philadelphia lightest in it. That sauce is amazing, by the way. I highly recommend you try it because that sauce is delicious. And we're just having that on some boiled rice, and I'm having some of the coleslaw that I made yesterday. I'm just trying to use it up. And also it's fully speed, cabbage, carrot, red onion. I'm counting half a sin for that. So in total my dinner tonight's 3 sins. And Mark and Ali, they're also having the beef stroganoff, but I got this like bucket of corn thing from Aldi when I was passing there today. It was on offer. I think it was like 30% cheaper, you know, the reduced sticker labels. and you put it in the microwave and it has like garlic and cheese butter inside it. I know there's 4 here, but it's like one whole corn in a cob, like one of the big ones. So they're having that because they needed to be used today. Tuesday night for dinner, and we're having jacket potatoes and salad. I have fat-free cottage cheese on mine and ham. I also have 4 sins worth of butter on this. I haven't used any sins today, and there's no other sins in this. Well, maybe a little bit for the coleslaw, but I've used 4 sins of butter. It's going to be worth it. I've also got a little side salad there. It's just lettuce, tomato and cucumber, and I'm using up the rest of that coleslaw from that slow cooker pulled pork that I made the other night. This is the last day. I am counting this as half a sin, but actually this is like 6 portions or something it's went into, so it's less than half a sin. So I'll still count it as half a sin, but you know, it went further than I thought it was going to go. So that's my one. Mark doesn't like salads or anything, so I've got these little chicken skewers for Ali for lunches and that, so I've gave him some of them because that's 1 baked potato is just not enough for him. They've got beans and cheese on their potatoes, Mark and Ali. So Ali's got the beans and cheese, he's got the coleslaw and the salad, same as me. He's also got some pesto mayonnaise, which I got from Aldi a few weeks ago. And I know he's got to see the chicken skewers and go, hey, they were for me, so I've gave him a couple. Wednesday night for dinner, and we're having Hunter's chicken. The sauce, the chicken and the bacon are all sin-free, and then I've got 6 sins worth of mozzarella. I've actually like sliced it thinly, and I put a couple of slices in the middle, and then I put a couple of slices on top. I've also got cabbage and some asparagus on the side for speed. And Mark and Ali had the dirty fries like a side with their pizzas the other night, so I've just divided them up between them both because they needed to be used up. And Mark's got asparagus and Ali's got the same as me basically, except he's got the dirty fries as well. Thursday night for dinner, and we're having beef and onion Mayflower curry. You would have heard me mention this in my top 10 Slimming World meals video if you watched it on Tuesday. So really, there's not much difference from what I usually make Mayflower curry, except I put beef and onion instead of chicken and mushroom in it. The sauce is still 4 sins, still plain boiled rice, and I've got 3 of the homemade sin-free onion badges. I reheated them and they went a little bit crispy on top, but they're fine all the way through. It's just, I had the oven a bit too high, I didn't realise how high I had it. Oops. So that's my one. Mark has beef and onion, which is so weird. His looks so different because I weighed up the sauce the exact same, like it was all in the same jug, the sauce. I just divided some between mine and Ali's and some between Mark's from the jug, but I think it must be the mushrooms. He's got beef and mushroom. I don't know if I said that already. And yeah, his sauce looks so different, so dark compared to ours. And Ali's got the exact same as me.